Hello and welcome to the channel, it's Erad, and as you know from maybe the latest newsletter from Rubber Space Industries that maybe you got in your mailbox, right? Well, Star Citizen Alpha 3.20 is in Eradicator, but not the PU. They are focusing on the master modes, which is going to be a significant change to the flight model that is coming up with this next update. And so this was actually the very first update since July 6th, though. It's been quite some time already, and it seems that the developers have indeed made some interesting changes. Now, the first one is when it comes to the ballistic ammo, which had been significantly increased in the last test. Well, this time they reduced the fire rate and halved the ammo counts for ballistics. So this is definitely going to be a little bit of a nerf compared to how it was. They've also reduced gimbal speeds and angles because probably they want to make sure that the people who use gimbals get a little bit of disadvantages compared to people who do not. This is also something that they said they would like to do with this patch, Star Citizen Alpha 3.20. They've updated the Galea's flight model for master modes, and they've also updated G-force tolerances with stronger Gs but shorter recovery times, which is true that sometimes when you're recovery from an overwhelming amount of Gs, sometimes you just have a black screen for way too long. It's great to see that the recovery time is getting a little bit shorter here. They've also fixed master mode's Gladius HUD, which was apparently all white. The Arena Commander front end has been implemented so that players can have a better grasp of controls. The balance pass on a Vandal Swarm was actually made here to have a little bit more difficulty, and also they fixed multiple client and server crashes. Now, this was for the first test. There was a second day of testing as well, which this time they've also made a further update on the G-force tolerance with even a shorter recovery time. They lowered the fire rate again for auto gimbal modes here, so that really seems to be the trend for this particular test. Now, again, guys, they did say that for gimbals, we are now going to have the same size as if the guns were not gimbaled, but we are going to have disadvantages, so that's probably the kind of disadvantages that we are looking at here. Higher forward acceleration, in case you just want to go forward, so that's probably if you're in travel mode, I would suppose. They reduced the slew rate, which is basically the speed of the gimbal, and also further tweaks for Vandal Swarm as well. Now, there are a couple of issues with the master modes right now. And for example, Dying Star is disabled for this test, so they only played with the other map here, which is the Broken Mood. Also, Master Mode here, Releasing Boost appears to lock the decoupled movement. The decoupled boost appears to have a ramp in. The Arena Commander menus and UIs here, the Master Mode disclaimer cannot be interacted with, so I suppose maybe there's like an OK and you cannot click on the OK. That's probably what it is. It wouldn't be the first time. Toggling between online and offline causes game mode disclaimer to reappear. Also, when you exit Arena Commander to the main menu, you have a high chance of having a crash to desktop. There's a chance of getting stuck respawning in Vandal Swarm. When it comes to free flight here, players are unable to force respawn while out of the ship, and the missile operator mode has got a double keybind here with another setting in default keybind, causing it to be unable to be toggled. So there we have it. You know everything about this 3.20 Eradicator test, which is again just for master mode, which seems to be their priority here for this Star Citizen Alpha 3.20 patch. Perhaps that's also the reason why they focus a lot on Arena Commander, so that we can try out with less chances of dying, less risks, those new modes here, so that then after, when we're more used to them, then we go into the PU. With that comes the end of this video. A big shout out to my Patreon and YouTube members as always, including Dr. Frobin, Zeo Crusher, and Deplorable Infidel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button, as it really helps the channel a lot. Don't forget that we got a giveaway as well. We're giving away on Discord as Scorpius and Taris, thanks to Predator Mounts. All you have to do is to join our video sharing contest for free, or you can also become a Patreon and YouTube member for automatic access. Guys, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. I've been Erad. Wish you guys a wonderful day. Cheers.